Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your update for the month of July of 2020. I want to preface this update video by saying thank you very much to just everyone, like everyone who subbed to me, everyone who views my videos, everyone. I don't know what else to say. It's just thank you. You validated me in some way or form. It's great, and every time I look upon the stuff that I do, the mistakes that I made, the poor decisions that I make, and then I come back and I see that people are still enjoying the things that I upload and present for YouTube for your enjoyment are still being enjoyed. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of difficult to actually tell myself that this is doing something and that people like it when I have so many other things that are just pushing on me from every angle at times, like 2020 itself. You know, I had a very depressing year back in 2017 when my mom passed away. Well, and you know, she was also, the point is, she passed away. That was probably the worst year of my life. 2020 is not quite as bad, but holy hell, is it really pushing me. And I know it's pushing all of us, and I'd like to hope that so long as I continue to provide content for everybody and that they can enjoy it, that 2020 won't be super terrible. Hopefully. Anyway, just thank you. Thank you all. Furthermore, just the numbers. I always look at the numbers, the discrepancies between the numbers. It's just like, I don't care how many subscribers I get on either channel. I'm glad to have more subscribers whenever I do get them, no matter what. I don't care about the numbers. He says he would probably start caring about the numbers when the numbers would start carrying his channel. Like, if I suddenly get like 10,000 subs and I could start making a legitimate living off of this, well then, fine, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna fucking do. Until that happens, if that ever happens, I'm just gonna sit here and say thanks to everyone who's there. The numbers don't count, you count. For the forthcoming future, I'm going to continue to push for more video game content on my gaming channel. The schedule is going to remain as it is, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for as long as I can manage. It helps me drive out some of the longer playthroughs for longer periods of time, which I may or may not need to actually do in the forthcoming future, but we'll discuss that at a later point. Also, for Embers of a Lost War, episode 4, still no progress on production on that front, but I am trying to work more on side operations. Like, you've already seen the side operation that was for the Wing Gundam, that whole thing, and those previous videos that were like 00 custom stuff. I want to keep building the world surrounding Embers of a Lost War, even if I can't or am not, for whatever given reason, working on Embers of a Lost War itself. Because, you know, the bigger the world is, the more you can get insight into how we got to this point, how we're going to this point. Is there all this intrigue? How is this related to that? What is the background of this world? And I can tell you right now, it's basically a mishmash of whatever I can come up with based on whatever I have at hand. But at least you can start to make sense of it in some way or fashion, hopefully, assuming that I haven't contradicted myself at some point unintentionally. But a part of the reason production has been a little bit slow lately is that, well, this last week I kind of lost the main light fixture in my room. Well, I didn't lose it, it's still there, it's just not working. So I've been having to rely on having some lamps just set up around my current setup, and they kind of wreak havoc with the way I typically like to light things. So I'll be glad to get my normal lights back if I can get them back, which should be soon-ish. But yeah, that's something that's slowed me down a bit, and why there might be some lighting fluctuations in the most recent video. Also, regarding the stuff that I have on sale, they are still for sale. If you would check out the video, which should be both in the description below and in a card somewhere in the video right about now-ish. That would be great if you could check through that. if you're interested in anything, do remember to follow the instructions in that video. Also remember to check the comment section for anything that's already been taken or accounted for so that we can keep up the speed. I mean, I could very much sell all this stuff on eBay, I know, but so I don't want to be bothered. I'm too lazy. So yeah. I mean, I may eventually put them on eBay anyway, but until I notify anyone specifically about that, things are going to remain as is. Also, this month is my birth month, yeah! My birthday is on the 20th. I'm turning 33 this year. Somebody put a bullet in my head. Oh, God, I'm old. Okay, well, no, I'm not old. I'm not that old. I don't think I'm too old yet. I hope I'm not too old yet. I really don't think I'm that old yet. Oh, God, I'm old, aren't I? With that in mind, I do have an Amazon wish list, which I will also put in the description below, which you can follow up on if you're feeling pretty generous. Furthermore, and I can't really speak about this yet, but there are probably going to be some potentially big changes in my scheduling in the forthcoming future. I'm not going to say for absolute certain as of yet, as of today, as of the time that I am recording this update video for you, but there may be some changes on the horizon, which may reduce the amount of time that I'll have to dedicate to making videos for YouTube on various fronts. Just letting you know in advance that something's probably coming and it may mean more delays. But, won't know for certain for some time now. I don't want to guarantee that things are going to change if I don't know that they're going to change as of the time that I am telling you this. Just note that there are some things coming that I can't tell you about yet, and it may or may not be impactful. I don't know yet. With that in mind, alright, yeah, this is 4th of July weekend, so that's something else that I'm gonna have to ask everybody. Please do enjoy safely if you can. Assuming that you are an English speaker who lives in the United States of America and celebrate July the 4th as such. If you don't, well, you're probably got other problems to worry about. I don't know. I don't claim to know what's going on in the world. I claim to hear what's going on in the world, and it depresses me. Which is why I'm glad that there are a lot of people who still enjoy my content, because depression is becoming very seriously hindering towards my personal interest in doing this stuff. And yeah, I'm out of notes again, so I think that means that this is the end of this update video. So hooray, we can put an end to it right now can't we? That'd be great. That'd be, yeah, it would be. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So, thank you absolutely everyone for watching. Remember to follow up on the links and stuff in the description below. The sale video, the Amazon wish list, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, all in the description. Do it. RCFS and out. Ouch. Ouch, baby. Yeah. Okay, now I'm just being vulgar. Come on, go. Go. Leave.